Hi, this is Alessio. Hope you're well. Now, today I feel fantastic because when I woke up this morning, I look at the chart of Bitcoin, and I'm sure you'll guess as to why I feel happy today because it dropped to the next key level on the chart that I mentioned to you just recently. So let's talk about that. All right, guys, welcome back. So, as I was saying, Bitcoin has now dropped to a very important level that I was mentioning to you just recently in my updates. Here's a clip.
If the 21 weekly EMA does not hold Bitcoin, then Hooman can tell us what's the next key level. Hooman?
34 weekly EMA.
Absolutely right. The 34 weekly EMA, which by the way, as I'm just come a bit closer, guys. Yeah, that is the pink line. That's the pink line you see here on my screen. Okay. Again, go and watch my previous video on this, which I discuss this in detail. So 21 EMA, the first level on Bitcoin. If that level doesn't hold, the next key level is the 34 EMA.
So guys, as it turns out, Bitcoin could not hold on to the 21 weekly average, and now it has fallen to the next key level, the 34 weekly EMA. That's the pink line you see here on my chart. It appears like it's trying to hold above this level, the 34 weekly EMA. Now here's the big question. The big question is, well, firstly, will this level hold, the 34 weekly, or could we see more follow through lower? A lot depends on what happens to the stock market, of course. The stock market could have a major impact. This is the weekly chart, the S&P. I would say this is also very important. Take a look at this. This is the market emotion cycle. This is what I call the sentiment cycle. Okay. Now, only a few weeks ago, when Bitcoin was at the 60,000 levels, as I'm sure you saw for yourself, there was a lot of euphoria and greed and excitement at these levels. Okay, you saw it for yourself. All the comments on social media was overly bullish. And as contrarians, we need to be very careful when we see over bullish euphoric sentiment. By the way, I was reading the comments. Let me just show you what I mean. When Bitcoin was hitting above the 60,000 range, okay, around about here, there was a lot of over bullish comments on social media. And you guys probably saw it too. Most of the comments were, oh, Bitcoin will never drop. Bitcoin will never have a pullback to its averages. And when you see that kind of overconfidence, euphoric, excitement, optimistic kind of sentiment, you got to be very careful here at these stages. And by the way, one thing that people were ignoring, let me just show you. One important thing people were ignoring here was divergence. You see, as Bitcoin was edging higher and higher, look, it was doing that with negative divergence on the MACD. That's actually a sign of weakness. It's a sign that the trend is weakening here, okay? So again, people were ignoring those kind of messages from the market. And also I would say this, as I mentioned to you about a few weeks ago, we need to see the confidence of bulls get smashed, okay? Here's a clip.
What needs to happen is that we need to see a shakeout of the bulls. I think there's way too many bulls in this market. I think this market has become essentially over bullish, over speculative. And I think what needs to happen is, for a proper correction, we need to see a shakeout of the bulls. We need to see the sentiment gets crushed. We need to see the sentiment, the over bullish sentiment gets absolutely crushed.
So as you heard me say there, guys, yeah, I want to see the confidence of bulls get absolutely destroyed. So I want to see the sentiment go from euphoria and greed and also turn to denial. But also more importantly, I want to see it turn to fear, desperation, panic, and eventually capitulation. The question is, are we near capitulation? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Have a look at the comments people are posting, not just on this video, because again, I think you're very intelligent and sophisticated people, but have a look at the comments people are posting on social media in general. Are they very bullish? Are they still in the denial stage and in the euphoric stage? Or are they actually getting to become more panicky and fearful? Are we in the capitulation stage? Okay, so have a look at the comments and count the number of optimistic comments versus the number of pessimistic comments. If you see more optimistic comments than pessimistic comments, that means we're probably not here yet. Okay, so again, guys, to know that we're in this stage, capitulation and panic, what you want to see is more pessimistic comments than optimistic comments. And the reason why this is important, as I'm sure you know, is because once you begin to see fear, panic, and capitulation, that means we're getting close to a potential reversal and a potential bottoming formation in Bitcoin. And guys, let me make sure I mention this because it is very dangerous to try and call a bottom or to try to catch a falling knife, as I'm sure you know this, okay? So be careful, stay cautious. Again, it's very dangerous to try to call a bottom willy-nilly. Wait for a bottoming pattern, wait for the start of an uptrend. And more importantly, also take a look at the sentiment, the mood of the Bitcoin and crypto community. You know, are they here still in the euphoric and denial stage, or are they getting to be more panicky and capitulation mode down here? We shall have to wait and see. By the way, guys, before I finish the video, I just want to say something very quickly. First of all, I want to thank all of you. I want to thank all of you who subscribe to Hooman's channel. Hooman, as you know, my good friend in Iran. So a big thanks to all of you who subscribe to Hooman's channel. You managed to get his channel from 100 subscribers to 476 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. But guys, I really would appreciate it if we can get him to 1,000 subscribers. So if every one of you could just go to his channel and just subscribe, just hit subscribe on his channel, I would really appreciate it. Let me also mention that Hooman's videos on his channel are fantastic. He posts some great images that you would never see in mainstream news or mainstream media about Iran. All you see on mainstream media is negative stuff, but Hooman shows to you what it's really like in Iran. Some beautiful images on his video channel. So guys, I would really appreciate it if you just go to his channel and just hit the subscribe button, and please get him to 1,000 subscribers very quickly. Thank you very much indeed. Bye for now.